To assist you with getting accustomed to working in JavaScript and working with objects and methods of those objects, as well as properties within the PDF form, I have a very simple form we're going to start with. And what we're going to do is change the text color and the background color within a form using JavaScript. Now, since we're dealing with colors, and this is the form field we'll start with, we aren't going to work with the Actions tab. But I'm in the document called Format Colors, and I'm going to double-click the object I want to change, and that is this name field. Now, the name field has a lot of different options within the text field areas. So I'm going to go over to the Format. Normally, you would want to go to an event and run a JavaScript, but this is for formatting, meaning colors, so I'm going to put it in the Format area to show you how to work with this. Now, within the Format category, this is where you can set the different types of numbers you want within a field. You can set a percentage as an example of how you want it to look, dates, times. There's also the Special category that allows you to modify how the content looks that the user puts into the form. But what we're going to do is go all the way down to the bottom to the Custom piece. And notice down here it says, lets you define JavaScript for custom formatting. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to click the Edit button for the Format script. Now, this looks very similar to the other JavaScript editor, specifically within the Actions area. But let's take a look at this and create a script to work with this. So I'm going to write the var keyword that tells JavaScript we're going to be giving it a variable. And I'm going to name it color field. Now the C is lowercase and the F is uppercase. And I'm going to set color field equal to event.target. What that means is whatever's on the right-hand side is going to be assigned using the equal sign to what's on the left. So I'm creating a space in JavaScript to store this variable information, and it's setting it to event.target. And what that's going to do is say, okay, whatever the event is that's happening right now, we're going to do something with it. And we're assigning that to color field. And I'll put an extra line in here just to make it easier for you. Now, what do I want to do when that target event happens? I'm going to set color field dot text color. Now, this is case sensitive. So if you aren't doing it exactly as I am, you may have some trouble with your code. And I'm going to set the color for the text to blue. The other thing I'm going to do is set the fill color. So let me do color field dot fill color. And what color should we do it? Let's do color dot yellow. Okay. So what we are doing is the target, in other words, this field is being assigned to the name of color field. So now what we're saying is take that object, the color field object, and change the text color to blue. Color dot blue. Color designates the color for text color. Blue is the exact color we want. So we're using dot syntax to put these two together. Now let's see what happens when we go to write within this field. I'll click OK. You can see it's been added within this area, and I'll close. Now I need to go over to the hand to work with it. So there is my field. Let's see what happens when I put my cursor in it, and notice it turned yellow. And when I go to write my name is now blue. When I click off of it, the text stays blue. The highlight color is also a bit of a blue. So we could modify that as well. But for right now, what we did was we changed the color of the background within the box, that specific form field, and we also modified the text color. So let's take a look at that one more time. I'll select this object, double click, click Edit within this area, and my text color is blue. My fill color is now yellow. What I can do is copy that information, close that up. I'm going to double click this form field, go down and choose Custom on this field, click Edit, and I can simply paste this one in so that this field will match that one. There it is for this specific text field as well. We'll go back to the hand, click in it, it turns yellow, click, it turns yellow, and today's date, or this is day of the week actually, which is even easier. So let's do Thursday. You can see my text turns blue, and it stays blue as I click out of the field. So that is how you can work with formatting. The piece to remember is that it goes into the Format tab, not the Actions tab. You can have some trouble with this if it goes into the Actions area and you add an action of run a JavaScript. But what we did was we worked with a JavaScript variable. We made that JavaScript object event.target. We set the text color. Using dot syntax, we set the color property for that object to blue, and we set the color property for fill color to yellow. So that gives you a taste of working with variables and objects, methods, and properties within our PDF form in a very simple manner. But this allows you to format your forms so that they can match the colors of your specific company. Now we're just using basic color names right now. There is a way to do this using RGB values, which I find most companies have available to them because those are the colors they use on their website. But for now, we're going to keep it simple. I have a blue text and a yellow fill for two specific form fields within my PDF form. And that is how you can change the color of a form field within a PDF form using JavaScript in Acrobat.